Welcome to Boot Camp. Today, we're going to dismantle everything you think you know about websites and rebuild your understanding from the ground up. So pay attention because this is not optional. Let's get into it. First rule, and I want you to burn this into your brain, a website is not decoration. If you think its job is to be some digital wallpaper you just put up to look pretty, you have already failed. We're here to fix that. Second, it is not a portfolio. This isn't some scrapbook for your greatest hits or a gallery to make yourself feel good about past projects. Look, your customer doesn't care about your scrapbook. They care about what you can do for them right now. And the final mistake, the one that sinks businesses, a website is not a task you just get through. A poorly executed site, basically a digital ghost town, is actively harmful. You know, it's actually worse than having no website at all, because it proves you don't care. So, if it's not any of those things, what is it? Well, your website is a digital ID. Think about it. It's the very first thing a potential customer looks for to see if you're legit. Just like a bouncer at a club, your website is the pass-fail test that decides if a visitor's attention turns into real action. And the logic is simple. No website, you don't even get in the door. A confusing, slow, or ugly website, that's like showing up with a really bad fake ID. It just kills trust instantly, and that potential customer is gone, probably heading straight to your competitor. Okay, let's move on to your first inspection. Every single website has 4 critical jobs it absolutely must perform without fail, and this part is non-negotiable. These are the 4 jobs. Number 1, explain what you do. 2, identify who you serve. 3, establish trust and do it fast. And 4, tell them what to do next. If your site fails at even one of these, the entire system just breaks down. No trust, no action, no results. Simple as that. All right, now for the anatomy lesson. We are going to dissect a website into its 11 core components. You need to know the function of every single part if you want to pass this course. So let's crack this thing open.
Let's start at the very top. The header, logo, and menu are your navigation system. And listen, the menu is a map, not a poem. Keep it simple. Home, services, about, contact. I know the portal of possibility sounds cool, but services gets you paid. Let's stick to getting paid.
Now pay attention. This right here represents a ticking clock. Your homepage, specifically the part you see before you scroll, has about 3 seconds. 3. In that time, it has to answer 3 questions. Who are you? What do you do? And why should I even care? If you fail this 3-second test, your visitor is gone forever. Next up is the action engine. This is where your website earns its keep. Your content has to be direct, your call to action, or CTA, needs to be an unmistakable command, and your forms, that's where visitors become actual leads. If any gear in this engine grinds, the whole machine just stalls out. And let's be crystal clear about forms. A good form is short. It only asks for what is absolutely necessary. Its job is to reduce friction. A bad form is long, asks for their blood type, and creates a massive roadblock. Make it easy for people to give you their info, not harder. Finally, we've got this support structure. The sidebar, it holds secondary info. A blog, that builds authority. But the footer, that's your safety net. When a visitor gets lost or feels unsure, they instinctively scroll to the bottom looking for a phone number or an address. An empty footer isn't just a missed opportunity, it's a giant red flag that screams, we might not be real. Okay, now we get to the pass-fail section of this bootcamp. These are the unbreakable rules. And let me be clear, there is no gray area here. You either follow them or you fail. Read this and commit it to memory. Mobile first is non-negotiable. The battle for your customers is happening on their phones. If your website is a pain to use on a phone, your website is, by definition, broken. There are no exceptions. End of story. Your language must be clear. Look at these 2 paths. One is a straight line. The other is chaos. That chaos, that's you, using industry jargon and forcing your visitors to think. So here's your new mantra. Stop trying to sound smart. Start trying to be understood. Clarity wins the battle for attention every single time. Trust must be shown, not just claimed. Saying we're the best is completely meaningless, but showing 5-star reviews, testimonials from real clients, photos of your work, and a clear location, that is tangible proof. That's how you actually build trust. All right, we've reached the final exam. It's time to put all the pieces together and see the big picture. This is where you prove you actually understand the mission. This is the entire system, right here. Media, like ads or social posts, grabs attention. Then the website's sole job is to act as the bridge that confirms trust. Only then can your sales process convert that trust into a decision. If that website bridge is out, all the attention you generated just falls into a black hole. The whole system failed. So, here it is, your final question. After everything we have covered, I'm going to ask you one last time. What is the actual job of a website? Here's your answer. Structure creates trust. Trust creates action, and action creates results. A well-structured website is a machine designed for one thing: converting attention into tangible business outcomes. That is the job. Don't you forget it. Class dismissed.